Hello dear students, welcome back to the Geography Contemporary India 1 Chapter 4 Climate Session 2. I hope you are doing great. So without wasting time, let's start with this session with the topic Western Cyclonic Disturbances and Tropical Cyclones. The western cyclonic disturbances are weather phenomena of the winter months brought in by the westerly flow from the Mediterranean region. They usually influence the weather of the north and the northwest regions of India. Tropical cyclones occur during the monsoon as well as in October, November, and as a part of the easterly flow. These disturbances affect to a coastal region of the country. The westerly flow brings the western cyclonic disturbances in the north and northwest India. In summer, the subtropical westerly jet streams move north to the Himalayas due to the apparent shifting of the sun. An easterly jet stream called subtropical easterly jet stream blows over peninsular India approximately over 14° north during the summer months. Approximately over 14° north during the summer months. Here in the image you can see atmospheric conditions over the Indian subcontinent in the month of June. The surface winds are with this arrow. Then the dotted arrow shows tropical easterly jet stream. Then subtropical westerly jet stream is shown in the thicker arrow. Here you can see atmospheric condition over the Indian subcontinent in the month of January. The slimmer surface wind arrow shown and the thicker arrow shows subtropical westernly jet stream. Coriolis force, an apparent force that as a result of the earth's rotation deflects moving objects like air currents to the right in the northern hemisphere and to the left in the southern hemisphere. This is known as Farrell's law. The law states that a wind is an direction trend to the deflect towards right, west to east in the northern hemisphere and to the left in the southern hemisphere with a force that is directly proportional to the mass of the wind in question, its velocity, the sign of the latitude and the angular velocity of the earth's rotation. Jet stream, these are a narrow belt of high altitude above 12,000 meters westerly winds in the stratosphere. Their speed varies from about 110 km per hour in summer to about 184 km per hour in winter. A number of separate jet streams have been identified. The most constant are the mid-latitude and the subtropical jet stream. The Indian monsoon. The monsoon wind strongly influences climate of India. The monsoon are experienced in the tropical area roughly between 20° north to 20° south. Mechanism of monsoon. The following facts are important to understand the mechanism of monsoons. The differential heating and cooling of land and water creates low pressure on the landmass of India, while the sea across experiences comparatively high pressure. The intertropical convergence zone ITCZ in summer season shifts its position over the Ganga plain. This is the equilateral through normally positioned about 5° north to the equator. It is also known as the monsoon through during the monsoon season. The pressure of the high pressure area east of Madagascar, approximately 20° south over the Indian Ocean. The intensity and position of this high pressure area affects the Indian monsoon. The Tibetan plateau gets intensely heated during summer, which results in strong vertical air currents and the formation of low pressure over the plateau at about 9 km above sea level. The movement of the westerly jet stream of to the north and of the Himalayas and the pressure of the tropical easterly jet stream over the Indian peninsula during summer. Apart from the given fact, it has been noticed that changes in the pressure condition over the southern oceans also affect the monsoon. Normally, when the tropical eastern South Pacific Ocean experiences high pressure and the tropical eastern Indian Ocean experiences low pressure. But in past a few years, there is a reversal in the pressure conditions and the eastern Pacific has low pressure in the comparison of the eastern Indian Ocean. This periodic change in pressure conditions is known as the southern oscillation, that is SO. El Nino southern oscillations, ENSO. The difference in the pressure over Tahiti, that is Pacific Ocean, 18 degrees south to 149 degrees west, and Darwin in North Australia, that is Indian Ocean, 12 degree 30 south to 131 degree east is computed to predict the intensity of the monsoon. If the pressure differences were negative, it would mean below average and late monsoons. The El Nino phenomena is a feature connected with the southern oscillation. In this, a warm ocean current flows past the Peruvian coast in place of the cold Peruvian current. It occurs at the interval of 2 to 5 years. The changes in pressure conditions are connected to the El Nino, hence the phenomena is referred as ENSO, that is El Nino Southern Oscillations. The outset and the withdrawal of the monsoon. The trade winds are steady with the monsoon winds as pulsating in nature. They are affected by different atmospheric conditions encountered by it on its way over the warm tropical area. Starting from early June in the southern part of the Indian peninsula, the monsoon lasts between 100 to 120 years, withdrawing by mid-September. Rainfall increases suddenly and continues for several days at the time of arrival of monsoon. This phenomena is called as burst of monsoon. It is different from pre-monsoon showers. Afterwards, it alternates with wet and dry spells. Onset of monsoon. Monsoon generally reaches the southern tip of the peninsula during the first week of June. After striking the southern tip, it branches into two parts, the Arabian Sea branch and the Bay of Bengal branch. Both branches have moved rapidly. The Arabian Sea branch advances north along the Western Ghats, reaching Mumbai by about 10th of June and soon covers the Saurashtra, Kutch and centralmost part of the Deccan Plateau also. The Bay of Bengal branches reaches Assam in the first week of June and gets deflected towards the west by the mountain ranges, thus giving rainfall to the Ganga plains. Both the branches again merge over the northwestern part of the Ganga plains. Delhi receives rainfall from Bay of Bengal branch by the end of June. Tentative date is 29 June and by the first week of July. Monsoon covers western Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana and eastern Rajasthan. Withdrawal of monsoon. Withdrawal of the retreat of the monsoon is more gradual process. The process begins by early September in northwestern states. By mid-October, it withdraws completely from the northern half of the peninsula. The withdrawal from the south half of the peninsula is fairly rapid. By early December, the monsoon has withdrawn from the rest of the country. Onset and withdrawal of monsoon in the Indian islands. The islands receive the very first monsoon shower from the last week of April to the first week of May. The withdrawal takes place progressively from the north to south in reverse direction from the first week of December to the first week of January. By this time, the rest of the country is already under the influence of winter monsoon. Important features of monsoon. The important features of monsoon are as follows. The monsoon is also known for its uncertainties. There is an alteration of dry and wet spells which vary in intensity, frequency and duration. While it causes heavy floods in one part, it may be responsible for drought in other parts. Its irregular arrival and retreat, sometimes due to the effect of El Nino, causing disruption of farming schedules and causing droughts in certain areas of the country. This is where we end with the second session of the chapter. I hope you have understood the topics that are covered in this as well as the first session. We have two more sessions of this chapter. Isn't it very much deep? We are understanding about the climate. It has covered the monsoon also. So from winds to monsoon, and we have more to learn. So listen to the videos carefully and read the slides. Take care of yourself. Stay home, stay safe.